Hey, Coach, welcome. So glad you found us. Couple things. First of all, look at all these great shoes from my son. First of all, go over and subscribe and like. That would be the first thing. Second thing is go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. If you want to become a better basketball coach, you want to win more games, you want to mentor. There's lots of great ththings out there. I'm going to get rid of all that noise and help you become a better basketball coach. Go over and check it out. Teachhoops.com, 14-day free trial while supplies last. Go over and check it out. Let's head off to the video.
Hey everybody, today I'm going to talk about practices. I've had to pivot here a little bit with my team. I'm sitting here post lunch and kind of thinking about my team and some of the things that we need to work on with our practice, with numbers, and protocol, and sickness, and illness, and injury, and all the kind of things that go with it. So things that I think make a good practice, and these are no specific order. They're just kind of the order that they came. And I was tweeting about that today, so I thought I'd make a quick podcast on this. But number one is you got to make it competitive. It doesn't matter which level. I think when you make everything competitive, when you make a winner or a loser, when you make doing something at that level, it doesn't matter. It raises the bar. It also makes it more fun. It makes it go faster for them. But I think from a coaching standpoint, and again, it doesn't have to be a consequence. And if it does, it can be pretty minuscule, but you have to have that competitive nature in just about everything you do in practice. If you're going to raise the bar as far as the intensity, as far as learning, as far as all of those kind of things. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, and this is something probably in the last 10 years that I've really done in my program, is I think you have to have a core set of fundamental program things that you do every day. And what I do, if I want to work on passing, I got 4 or 5 things that are specifically deal with passing. And then I'll kind of, what did my grandma used to say, variety is the spice of life. I'll change those passing drills up. They'll teach the same principles, but there'll be different drills and different things as I'm specifically doing it. So number one, make everything competitive. Number two, have a series of, and they can be fun. I wrote it as, when I tweeted it today, I wrote it as program or fundamental drills, but anything like that. Number three is, how are you teaching? I don't think, I am the belief that you have to have multiple teaching methods and pedagogy. What is it? Pedagogy? I don't remember. But multiple methods of teaching. You can do part, whole part. You can do small-sided games. But you have to teach them in different ways. Some of your athletes will do really well by showing. Some of them will do well by actually memorizing it. Some of them will actually do well by paper and pencil. All the different methods of teaching that make a good teacher, you have to imply or apply those to your practices, just like you do your lesson plan. Sometimes it's good in small groups, sometimes it's good individually, sometimes it's just fundamental practice and those kind of things. So you got to kind of change how you're going about that. So that's the next thing. Teaching, I refer to that as teaching methods. Fourth thing, and I think this is important for not only your athletes but your program, you have to link their individual development to the team or program development. So if they're working on their shooting, how is that shooting helping the program? How is that shooting helping the team? You're trying to help not only the student or the individual basketball player, but you're also trying to help the entire entity of your program or your team. So that's not always easy. Because you want to not only help them reach their goals individually, but you want them to help you reach your program, reach their goals, or your team to reach their goals. And then the fifth thing, and probably the hardest thing for me sometimes, is you really got to simplify. You have to simplify, simplify, simplify. If you think you have too much, you probably do. If you think you don't have too much, you probably still do. We live in a TikTok world where it's 30 seconds, it's a minute. I guess TikToks are up to 3 minutes now, but it's Snapchat. It's fast, it's quick. Simplify, simplify, simplify. Don't over. I'm going to be honest. I was probably guilty of that coming out of the pandemic. I think I threw too much stuff at them too soon, and they weren't ready for it. I had to go back. I had to simplify. I had to go back and teach help side. I had to teach ball screens. I had to teach things that were basic. So let me go through these. Make everything the 5 keys to a great practice. Number 1, make everything competitive. Number 2, have a series of program or fundamental drills. Number 3, teaching methods, how you're going to go about teaching it. Number 4, directly develop the individual development, the team or program development. And number 5, simplify, 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 simplify. All right. Have a great day, everybody.
Hey, Coach, so happy you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe and like. Go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better.